Welcome to week 4 of Preptober. So super excited because I have made 2 huge changes that I think is going to make a major difference this year for me than it has in years past. And I think it's going to be a much better experience. So let's go into those, and I want to share exactly what these are because in case I think they might actually be helpful for you too. I'm Lisa, and welcome to my Cozy Mystery AuthorTube channel, where we talk about all things related to cozy mystery writing. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every Monday, and I do extra videos randomly, so make sure to hit the bell so you get notifications when new videos go live. So today I said I wanted to share with you 2 things that I am doing differently that I think are going to make a massive difference. Like, I can already feel the pressure and like being relieved and the anxiety, and I'm way more excited this year than I ever have been about NaNoWriMo. So I mentioned before, so both of these ideas actually came from my writing coach, which is Becca, and Becca is my friend, but I make absolutely no money from promoting her courses, and in fact she's had her courses the whole time we've been friends for like the last 4 years, and I've never once mentioned them because I've been too lazy to take them, and it's crazy to me. But anyways, I will leave a link to that video below. But Becca's whole thing is she works with your strengths and your personality and your environment and everything else to come up with a custom plan for you. So 2 things. So the first thing that I changed was we decided that because I have high context, which means I like going to experts, so other writer friends or people in the industry or reading craft books and all of that. I just love doing all of those things. And also because I also have high harmony as another strength. If somebody says something like that plot sounds kind of stupid, which some of my friends have said, I mean, I'm sure their heart was in the right place. Or like, I have another writer friend, I was like, I really think I want to write whatever, right? And they were like, that is the dumbest idea ever. Nobody is going to buy your book. And so I internalized that, and because I have high harmony, I was like, well, because this person is somebody I trust and someone I think is an expert, I don't think I should write this, or I don't think I should pursue this idea for this story or write the character like this. And so I kept trying to change things to, I don't want to say make that person happy, but make whoever had given me an opinion happy, because I felt like they were the expert and I wanted to have everything kind of copacetic. And so what we decided is that I would not share any details at all of my book, not the title, not the characters, nothing with anybody. And that has made a huge difference. So I've had to just rely on myself. Normally when I get stuck on something, I will ask somebody for advice or ask them for plotting help. And this time I really had to like dig deep and just think about like, what are other books that I have read, other movies I've seen, or just honestly just sitting there and staring at a blank page and just really spending time with my novel and thinking. But it has made a huge difference because I finished my outline way before last year and the years before. Sometimes I was still doing it in the middle, and then I would change the whole story idea because again, someone told me that was a dumb idea, and then I'd change everything around. So this helps significantly. So if you find the same thing, like sometimes when you tell people things and you get discouraged, or you might be like me where you have high context and high harmony, and having that dissonance really just kind of bothers you and like stops all creativity. So that might be something you want to try. The second thing, which I have not tried yet, but what I'm going to implement for NaNoWriMo, is I'm not going to use word count goals. So the reason I'm not going to use word count goals is because on the DISC personality and also my Myers-Briggs, I'm an INTJ. And so if you've never heard, INTJ is like, I think less than 2% of the population in the whole world's INTJ. And then even then, less than 1% of that is women. So it's like, it's very rare. So not a lot of people have it. There's not a lot of things written on about it. There's not a lot of other people to talk with about that kind of personality type. But basically what it means is I have high compliance. Like I really want to follow the rules. And when I am unable to follow the rules, I get really discouraged. So the rules are that I put together, if you remember the entire Preptober creatives calendar, I put down a word count goal for myself every day. And so if I don't hit that word count goal, it's like really upsetting to me. And so it just makes me think, well, just forget the whole thing. I obviously am a failure. So instead of that, I am simply putting down hours. So how many hours a day do I want to spend with my book, working on my book, writing my book? So I've cleared out my schedule so that I can spend Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 just writing. I should say 9 to 5, just writing my book, because we all know that I go to the gym in the morning. So that is my new plan. I don't have a word count goal. I know, I think I might be the only person doing NaNoWriMo this year without word count goals or word count tracking of any kind. So I am just going to keep chugging away 9 to 5, just like a regular job, see how it goes. And yeah, that will be the new experiment. So that is what I am doing. So just to recap, the first thing I did, which was already for plotting, is I didn't share my book details with anybody. Like, it was super secret. It still is. And then the second thing is for NaNoWriMo, I am not doing word count goals. Instead, I'm just going to track spending time with my book, which is something I can easily check off and helps me to feel successful. Like, yes, I spent 8 hours working on my book today. That was my full-time job, Monday through Friday, and that's all I did. Now, I realize some of you don't have that ability and you have a day job, and that's fine. You should just say, I'm going to spend, X number of hours on Saturday and Sunday with my book. I'm also doing all the typical things. I shouldn't say I'm not cooking. I never cook, so let's be real. But I'm not going to do any of that stuff, or I guess domestic work. Yeah, I do like cleaning, like vacuuming and laundry. I don't know why. I guess it's just busy work that makes me feel productive. So I'm not too worried about that, because whenever I need a book anyway or a break from working on my book, I will go do some cleaning. So that is my plan for October was my plan for October and my going forward plan for November. So I will see you guys in December. I'm actually going to vlog for all of NaNoWriMo. So I'm going to do this experiment where I don't do word count tracking. I just track my days where I just write. So that will go up in December. So you can check back in then. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to be doing any YouTube videos just because that does take up so much time. And that's time that I could be using to write. So just wanted to say thank you for watching all of my Preptober vlogs. I do plan to do way more vlogs, especially since I have this new fancy camera and all this expensive equipment. And I wish all of you the best of luck for NaNoWriMo, and I hope you're all successful, whether you are doing hourly tracking like me or you're doing word count tracking. And I will see you guys back here in December. Remember, I am still posting to Instagram every day, so make sure to follow me there, and I will talk to you then.